completely alien. I beg your pardon?
Breakdown?
Yeah, well, completely alienates the steady relator. And if any of you are steady relators, you've probably had it happen. And then what is your trust level for this person? And how much do you want to engage again later? Yeah, absolutely never. That's the last thing you want to do is put yourself in a position to communicate here. And dominance, because we are what we are, we just think that's fine because I just told them what was on my mind. What? What's the problem? Right? But for dominant to learn that that is not effective communication for all of his team is going to get much better results out of the company, because now if your S style is afraid to come and tell you when there's a problem, you just crippled your organization, haven't you? How about when you are on a project with someone that's becoming a parent, you guys think completely differently? Right? We've all had that. We've all had frustration around that. If we can learn to recognize that no one behavior style is right, and understand that what maybe gives me a little stress and frustration is in fact probably a good thing, because they are bringing attributes, observations to the conversation and to the project that we wouldn't have otherwise, it can begin to make you more okay about not being mad at the person or irritated with the person, but instead being able to embrace what is different and understand that the cumulative effect is actually good. So it's very interesting when I do this for teams. You know, we'll have people going around, I'm an S, I'm saying, you know, the S is all the critical the I's, all the critical thinkers are going, yeah, like we knew that about you. But it's funny, people start saying what they are. The funniest thing is to watch people get into their behavioral styles, their D's, their I's, their S's and C's, and have them do exercises. They had to build a house once for me with Post-it notes. These were just waiting for someone else to do it because they were telling everyone what to do. You know, the eyes were loud, they were laughing, they were like sticking notes on each other. I mean, they were just completely out of control.
So much fun.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they were having so much fun. I mean, you know, they're the ones that have the kick me sign on the back of somebody with the Post-it notes. You know, the S's are very quietly, methodically, teamwork, working, getting it done. The C's are arguing about the best way to do it. The S is one in this case, by the way. So it just goes to show how everyone can contribute to a team, and really being able to embrace the differences within your company, your friends, your family, can actually be so positive. You can just learn to see it. It's just a matter of style. I've got a quote there for you guys. If I don't have my glasses on, I'm going to mess it up, but it's with Thomas Jefferson. It's in matters of style, swim with the current, adjust, adapt. It's in matters of principle, where you need to stand like a rock. And I just thought that was such an awesome quote, and a good way to think of it. What is the larger objective? What is the principle? I'm not suggesting that we set aside ethics or truth, but how are you going to really effectively, thank you, how are you going to really effectively communicate with others so that you are more well received? But whose benefit is it for you to communicate well and be well received? Yeah, that benefits me. That is worth the temporary frustration I may feel of like, I need to slow down. I need to be more methodical. Or on the reverse, I'm going to have to speed up and not tell every single detail. Or talk at a pace that these guys won't lose interest. And I guarantee you, a D or an I, if you're going too slow and too many details, they will lose interest. A D will actually begin to think maybe you're not as smart as me. I hate to tell you, but it's actually true. So pushing it up a notch is what has to happen for the S's and C's. B's and I's have to bring it down a notch. SIs, who are warm, fun. Yeah, I see a lot of these folks in customer service. They really like people. I see a lot of these people in sales too. Really great with people. They're going to be concerned about how it affects people. Your CDs, they don't care. They just want to get it done. So C's and D's benefit by the SIs who help them have a better people perspective around what's going on with a project or within their organization. By the same token, I've seen S's and I's so concerned about people being upset and the dynamics that are going on in the office, they can get off the task trying to solve the people and emotional problems. So to have a CD providing some accountability and direction, it's a very good thing as well. Very good thing as well. Again, I want to make sure that you understand, I'm not suggesting that you moderate your behavior to the point that you are no longer authentic or who you are. And I'm not suggesting that it is something that should be done to manipulate another person. In the end, probably none of us are good enough to hope to do it for very long. So not sure that could happen anyway. It is not for that. It is to facilitate communication and to be effective with all different types of people and to be able to move things forward. Do I have any other questions you want to throw out there? No? Okay. If you have an interest in finding out your personality and behavior style, I do offer online assessments. That it's an online link, you take it, and we've got a report coming back to you, 26 pages of goodness, all about you, and also how to sell to. I wanted to say just a quick thing also about Priority Associates. Have I known you for about a year and a half now, Teresa? I met her at a Christian CEO's luncheon, right, back a year and a half ago. And Priority Associates has been a really great thing for me to be involved with because it helps me recognize that there is a spiritual dimension to everything that's going on in life. And you know, for people like me, the driver, who can get really focused on business and accomplishing things and getting it done, it really helps me be able to pull back and keep my perspectives in line and give me balance that my behavior style is not inclined to have on its own. And so Teresa's become a great friend. We have an opportunity where we meet with some other women business owners every other week and spend a little time together just to make sure that we're not in the busyness of life, business, and kids getting detached from spiritually what's important. So if you guys haven't had a chance to meet Teresa or anyone else here on staff here, and you've got an interest, I would just tell you it's been a really great enhancement for me personally and professionally. And thanks for your attention. Enjoyed it.